Larry Walters, like many people, wanted to fly planes. Naturally, this meant he applied for the Air Force. I like planes. Can I sign up, please? But his eyesight didn't make the cut. No, your eyesight doesn't make the cut. Now most people would have stopped there, maybe tried private lessons or bought a flight simulator. But Larry didn't want simulation, he wanted ascension. It was his biggest dream after all. So he turned to the next best thing, balloons, and a lawn chair. And he was going to rise to new heights never before seen in aviation. Now you can go up pretty easily in a balloon. As a kid I'd sometimes let go of mine and cry about it. The real problem is how you come back down again. Now our crafty man Walters had a solution to this. Shoot the balloons. With a pellet gun. Sounds fine to me. Anyway, Walter had pondered long enough. It was time for him to action his plan. In March 1982, he bought 45 weather balloons from a military surplus store. Of these, he attached 43. The actual number of balloons used is disputed, to his chair. He then strapped himself in. Now, I'd have gotten really excited and launched immediately, but Walters had a more level head than I do. Like any good pilot, he packed essentials. A sandwich, a radio, and 2 liters of Coca-Cola. Now Larry had nothing to do now except get going. I have nothing to do now except get going. So here he went. Here I go. Now his ascent was by no means a failure. He climbed 4 kilometers straight up in the sky. He was spotted by airliners. It is fortunate he didn't get hit by one. He drifted directly across the approach runways of the nearby airport. Through all of this he kept a level head, chatting calmly over the radio with observers. The difficulty is that this is an unauthorized balloon launch and... Can you repeat that? Did you say balloon? Yeah, I'm in a lawn chair. I've got about 40 balloons, over. We're just past a guy in a lawn chair with a gun. So yeah, that happened. After 45 minutes of this, he had had enough. He pulled out his gun and got shooting. He dropped it by accident. Luckily this didn't change much. He now began his descent. It floors me to tell you that he landed completely unharmed. He did forget to take photos though. What a shame. Upon landing, he was immediately arrested. It turns out that drifting into controlled airspace in a lawn chair counts as a problem. He was charged for a number of things, most notably a fine for not having an airworthiness certificate. It was dismissed, since it wasn't applicable to this type of aircraft. Naturally, this type of act would not go unnoticed by the general public. I personally would be thoroughly upset if I did this and was ignored. He became a motivational speaker for a short while, and made it onto the Darwin Award as an at-risk survivor. His chair even made it into the Smithsonian. That's a fancy American word for Big Museum of Strange Things. After all was said and done, Larry turned to the vast nature he had witnessed during his flight. He hiked the snowy peaks of the San Gabriel Mountains, and volunteered for the US Forest Service. It was in those forests that on October 6, 1993, Larry ended his own story. He was 44. Subscribe for more.